Hey everyone, Jay here. Welcome back. Welcome myself back. My last video was posted November 24th, 2020. I went ahead and checked that date before I got on here right now. Um, let's see, since then, the last topic was the testosterone dosage had been upped to the next little point on the scale. Since then, I feel like my voice has gotten deeper. Um, I did not listen to the video in order to compare that to myself, how I hear myself now. Um, but I'm pretty sure it's deeper because I hear it myself every day. um, at that time, it was a couple days before my birthday, so I was kind of feeling frustrated, not only with the way that my testosterone had been bottomed out at that starting stage and kind of left me feeling stagnant for months, but also like I felt my years are going up and I'm still not comfortable with myself yet. Being and feeling trapped in a body and in a life where people know you as one thing when that's not how you know yourself. It's very trying to somebody's psyche, to their emotional well being. Um, so I was kind of feeling a little motivated to make sure I started the process to change my name, at least because that was something that was within my control. Um, I started filling out the paperwork between 2 3 jobs. I kind of was dragging my feet on really getting that paperwork done. But it's because if I made a mistake, I didn't want to white it out or draw a line through it. I would just reprint it. Um, but then it got to a point where I finished the paperwork about mid December, somewhere in early to mid December, um, and I didn't feel like I filled it out correctly. So I went ahead and found a resource online that kind of walks you through the process, and I realized that I had made some mistakes. Um, I went ahead and scrapped all that paperwork, um, threw it away, got rid of it, um, and I kind of just let myself be mad at myself for a few weeks. The holiday times, November, December, is a lot of happy times for a lot of people. For me, it's kind of an emotional kind of kicker for the year. It's my birthday, and then a month to the day is my late mother's birthday, and her favorite time of the year was the holidays and our birthdays. Um, she, yeah. Anyways, so my January of this year, the 17th, which is again my date that I began my testosterone, September 17th. So it's kind of like an anniversary day. Um, I went ahead and reprinted that paperwork for the legal name and gender marker changer. Um, and I filled it out. I followed the resource exactly like it was in order to help people like me. Um, and in doing so, the 19th rolled around. We drove down to the county clerk office and submitted the paperwork to the Dropbox. Due to coronavirus, their office was still closed, so they just dealt with it in the box. A couple days later, I was checking on the website. They have an online portal for civil court cases, like an index. So I went ahead, put my information in there. Nothing was coming up. A couple days after that, it was that Saturday, I believe. Um, I received paperwork back from the court, and I kind of didn't know how to feel at first because when I opened it, it was literally the same paperwork I had just submitted. So once I got inside and actually under the light, I realized it was copies of the paperwork that I had submitted, and that there was signatures on there with a court case number. So I went ahead and went back onto the online portal, checked it out. It said my name on there, and had a event list. So the 20th, the court clerk officer processed that paperwork. By the 21st, it was put in front of a judge and the order was signed. And from that date, I had to wait I had to wait 6 weeks from the 21st for the legal name change to become an official document, an official decree. So on March 5th, I got the urge to check on my case again. Because at first I was checking it religiously, like every single day. But I was like, no, it hasn't changed yet. It hasn't changed yet. So on the 5th, I checked it of March, and it was updated. My new name that I had proposed to them was listed on there. And then my birth name, or as they call it in the trans community, my dead name, because I no longer use that name. That name is now dead. That name had a FKA next to it, which stands for formerly known as. And my case was no longer open, it was closed. On the 6th, which is the very next day after I found that information out already, I received in the mail from the court, addressed to me by my new name, was copies of the paperwork that the judge had signed and stamped as basically approval pages. Now my next step is to take those papers to the clerk's office. When I last checked on the 5th, they were still closed. I have to check to see if they're open now. It's just been a weird month for me. And so I have to check there to see if the office is open, because I need at least 3 to 4 certified copies of the legal name change decree that the judge signed. One will be for the Social Security Administration, so I can update my name with the Social Security card place, get a new Social Security card, same number, different card, just a new name. The other thing that I opted for was my birth certificate. So I have to fill out that paperwork and do a sworn affidavit and get it notarized, as well as have a copy of that certified decree from the judge. And from there, the next step is going to the DMV. I need to, my legal gender on my license is already marked as male. I was able to do that without any of this court document, paperwork, anything like that. However, my name is still my dead name. So I will need to get that changed as soon as possible. But again, Corona, everything's closed. I don't know how that's supposed to work out. I will call DMV when I get to that step. I also need a certified copy to change your name with your banks, or bank account, whatever, as well as your job. And then from there, it's your health insurance company who has that for medical, dental, vision. You have to go to each one of those. Most of them, they can accept a copy of your change. The 4 main ones that need the certified copies are Social Security office, the birth certificate place, your bank, and DMV. Those 4 for sure I know of that you need the official court document that's certified. And so there's that. What else? I've got some things in the works right now. Speaking of work, my job went from full-time to basically no time. Myself and like 4 or 5 other officers were removed from that site for things outside of my control. It was my days off when a string of robberies happened, but because it was on the shifts that were dark, they got rid of all of the guards who were there when the shifts were dark. Like if we had anything to do with it. One guard, yes. All the rest of us, no. But we all got punished, and that's just how security works, unfortunately. So for the last month, I've been doing DoorDash. Shout out to DoorDash for, making it easy to get some work in and get paid easily. Um, so I have DoorDash going for me. Um, what else? I met with my company yesterday. They only had a couple job sites available to me, and they only had 2 days apiece. So when all of this first happened, I luckily got some job opportunities that came out of the blue. One of the jobs I had applied in August of 2020 and was put on an eligibility list in September, and have been on that eligibility list ever since. I now have an interview with that place on the 24th, which is this Wednesday coming up. I'm really excited for that one. That's the one that I truly, really want. Um, the other one is in the hiring process. They're in the background portion of the process right now. They just have, I did the fingerprints already. They're doing the background check, and then I'm just kind of waiting for an orientation email. Um, and depending on what happens on Wednesday and what that rest of that process would be, will determine whether or not I keep that other opportunity or thank them and move on to the new one that I really truly want. And if neither one of those pan out, hey, I'm still in the game. I have another company that's been calling me, and they know that I'm in the hiring process with these other two places. And if they don't work out, they're more than ready and willing to take me. That one is a union position, um, and they do cover and pay full medical, dental, vision. So that's always a blessing. And it's not too far from home. It's maybe like a 30 to 45-minute commute if there's traffic. Um, but because I would be driving over there so early in the morning, there would be no traffic for me. Um, so yeah, I have those things in the works. A couple other things coming up. Looking forward to. I'll keep you guys posted. I don't want to jinx anything as far as how right now goes. So I look forward to keeping you guys updated. I will link my social media pages. I have two Instagrams. One is like my main account where I kind of share everything. And the other account is more of a I call it my transfitmation page, not my transformation, but my transfitmation. It was created in hopes that I would be able to get in shape, but then Corona happened and kind of lost access to the gym. But now that I bought my new weight bench, I will be getting back to it as soon as possible, like literally today. I just wanted to get this video up, give you guys an update. I've been meaning to. It's just the day would get away from me, or I'd be busy doing DoorDash, trying to make some money. Um, so yeah, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to hit me up. I will link my Instagram pages on the description box, so you can go ahead and follow me if you don't already. Um, yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys again soon, hopefully with more updates. Um, if you guys have any questions, again, let me know. I want to try to post more often on here with topic videos. So if there's a topic that you want to hear about, when did I know that I was trans? When did I notice I was different? How would my mom react? Or, these are just different titles and options that I'm going to be playing with and releasing here when I make those videos. So yeah, go ahead, give me a shout if you need to. If you have my number, you can give me a call, text me if you ever have questions. Um, and if I can't answer it, I'll point you in the direction of somebody who maybe they can. All right, y'all stay safe. Wear those masks. Keep us all safe. And I look forward to seeing you guys again. Thanks.